This is Hollywood superstar Hugh Jackman. Welcome to Series 4 of the Dad Tales podcast. These two are the real greatest showmen. Sit back and enjoy.
I'm going to definitely cut this bit out.
So the question is...
We don't ever find the answer out. But that's like being in between like your mum and your dad.
Hang on for a second. We've had that one. What are you talking about? So what was the age?
Could switch it off. Could switch it on.
Let there be light.
Could turn it on. You turned on.
Always, mate.
You just always turned on. Oh, I don't know if
Always walking around with tents. Good evening, Andy.
Just in case your missus throws you out.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine.
That is, yeah.
Happy Dad Tales Day.
Happy Dad Tales Day, my friend.
Oh, this is season 4, episode 6 or 7. 6 or 7.
We'll go with that.
So do you know how many episodes that is?
No.
No, me neither. So,
Brilliant. Happy days.
Before we get started, you had homework.
I did, and do you know what? I was so impressed with myself. You said I cheated as well, and I was sat at my mum's, and I was like, right, I'm gonna have a look at this, and then I sort of came up with what I thought it was, and I said it to you thinking it can't be that, do you know? Because the way I said it didn't sort of make sense, did it? What I'd said.
Yeah. So just to remind everybody, because this was 2 weeks ago, because we sort of had a week off last week.
Yeah.
It's bank holiday. So you was tasked with finding out what the saying was based on these letters. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
GYAITMFHRNBIBYA.
Yeah.
So something that potentially your parents would have said to you as a kid.
Yeah.
I think you pretty much got it, to be fair.
Yes, I put get your ass in the motherfucking house.
Right.
Oh yeah, right now before I belt your ass is what I put.
Yeah. Let's belt break.
Yeah.
Bum.
Wow. What parenting did you have as a kid?
So yes, they did very well. It was. I was only saying you cheated because I think I'd asked you, and he was like, "No, I don't know." And then like a minute later, he's like, I think.
Because
but it does flow once you.
Because I don't know why, but I was doing some. I sort of got get your ass in the. And I was like, "Then motherfucking." I was like, "Hang on, I'm on one here." So then just trying to like think of words after that, and then like I said,
specifically, what would my mum say to me?
Yeah. You fucking motherfucker.
You motherfucker.
So what actually is it? Because I said, what motherfucker was it?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the bit I was unsure about.
Yeah.
Get your
ass in the motherfucking house.
Oh, right, yeah. Right now, before I
break your ass.
Is it break your ass? Yeah.
Belt your ass is fine.
Yeah, Mum would never say break your ass.
Bum your ass. No.
Beat your ass.
Beat your ass. That'd be fine. Yeah. Bob your ass. Don't know what that is. How's your week been? How's your 2 weeks been?
Yeah. Oh, a bit of barbecue, mate.
I know. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed.
And do you know what? I have shown about 20 people today.
Do you know what?
If people don't care, I still go for it. Like, because like 3 people said to me, "God, you look brown. What have you been doing?" I was like, "Building a barbecue." They didn't say, "Can I have a look?" I went, and I kept going, "Hang on, I'll show you."
Do you know what? I was so close to message you today saying, "Send me a picture of that barbecue," because I've been telling them at work about it.
I'll send you, mate. Don't worry, I'll send you.
They all love you at work.
Why?
Because of our podcast. It's if they say, "Oh, what have you done this weekend?" And say, "Oh, I'm off out weekend." "You're off out with Leo." And says, "What do you do at weekend?" And I says, "Oh, I came round to help you lift some stuff." And I was like, "You built a barbecue." And that's so close to message you going, "Send me a picture."
I'll send you a message. You can show them tomorrow. I'll send you. The worst bit was when we tried, because it was like a big massive hood. We went to go lift it and was like, "Yeah, sit down then." Because we couldn't get it up to our chest. We had to literally get it to our eyebrows, didn't we? We had to properly lift it up to put it on. And as soon as I lifted, I thought, we've shit out here.
I just
it's
lost
going to
all
go over.
momentum.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I went weak. I was like, oh.
I don't know what I'm doing from here on in.
So, yeah, so I did that. We had a football tournament on Saturday morning. Went to Cleethorpes with Noah. Oh. Absolutely annihilated teams through group stages. Got to the quarters. Got annihilated. Got beat 1-0.
The story of your season, though.
Yeah, the team beat us had one shot. We just couldn't finish. But it's football. Do you know what I mean? I keep saying to kids, like, don't worry about it. These things happen. Do you know what I mean? As long as you're enjoying your football, which they are, they're playing good football, which they are, then it'll come at some point.
Tournaments are good fun as well. When you play one game, you lose one game.
Yeah.
It's hard, I suppose.
Yeah,
In a tournament.
I think that what we've got is, in group stages, all bets are off for them, and they know this, that no matter what, something's going to be the end of the group stage. Whereas it's a one-off game. I think the pressure is like, if we lose this route, that's it, we're done. Do you know what I mean? And somehow I think they know where they're at. So I might try this thing and not tell them we're in quarters, just say it's another group game. Do you know I'm going to do this?
Sports psychology.
And just keep telling them it's group games.
Yeah, they're not that daft though, are they?
Yeah, but so it depends. Some tournaments has got like 3 group games. This one had 5 group games.
Right.
So if we've got a game one that's got 3, could be semi-finals for group stages.
Hey, I like it.
I might propose that.
You come in with your sports.
We're going to win. Woo! I'm crafty, lads.
Getting into the brains of these.
The pressure.
It might work.
Yeah, because genuinely, one game we're out, and they're always like, "Oh, is it if we lose, are we off home?" It's like, don't worry about it, guys, because they're always talking about it. Yeah, well, you know.
We're at Seaside. We're at
Yeah.
some fish and chips.
Today we've had a death in the death.
Oh shit! You don't look that sad about it.
Remember, my cat's on there.
Oh no.
The
She loved it.
The reason why I'm allergic to cats.
How many? She got a couple though.
She's got 2. 22 years old it was. 22 years old.
She run over. It's not funny.
I think I'm in shock.
Emotional.
But yeah, so poor thing.
I thought, how?
Just coming to go like a yard, aren't they? So she drove into the yard and the cat was in the way.
It didn't move.
No. 22 years old, mate. It's not sprightly anymore. She'll have come in.
I'm ready. Is she upset?
Yeah, well, she's come from a farming family, so she gets livestock and all that. You eat it, you kill it. Do you know what I mean? It's circle of life sort of thing. So she's not. No, but do you know what I mean? She's used to animals dying. She lived on farms and stuff. She was a farmer, so she's not like on the floor going, "Oh my cat." But the reason why I brought it up is right. She's got 2 cats. Now the other cat, right, did not see the incident. As far as we know, has no idea that the other cat's been injured or taken away. And all day it's just been going, and pining. I'm like, how does it know? Do you know what I mean? I came in, it was sat on stage going, I was like, what's with the cat? And she's like, I don't know if he's been doing it ever since Kizzy got taken out this morning. I'm like, how is that?
I can just imagine though now. I can imagine your dad in one room shouting across to the mum, "Hello, what's for tea tonight?" Pussy pie.
Yeah.
And all the cats upstairs like that.
But I was like, how does a cat know? It's like it's instinctively somehow when it said it knows. It's all alone. So that's why I brought it up.
Maybe he was looking out the window and he was like,
Sorry, mate. Oh, I'm next. She's the crazy woman. She's going to run me over.
monster truck.
It's alright. We could talk about this. Come on, listen to the podcast. So. Get away with it.
And we should really be laughing.
It's circle of life. And it's one of those cats that make me sneeze when I go around.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Should we get another one?
No, I've told her she's not allowed anymore.
She's got a big dog.
Yeah. Well, she's got no cats. I've got an excuse not to go around.
Damn.
God damn it. This cat may last a long time, this last one.
We can get one stuffed. Just out of interest, what they done with it?
Put it down.
You get like
It
a.
was still alive. It took a moment to scoop it up and take it to vets.
She's not like on a shovel and
She,
fog gardens down.
she half caught it sort of thing. Like sort of crippled it sort of thing.
Heck. So just took it to
This is nice and light-hearted for a podcast. But anyway, yeah. So, R.I.P. Gizzy.
First flight to Switzerland.
Yeah. No, Vet was like, yeah, we'll put it down for you, mate. No questions. We came back. Boom! Well, I bet it wasn't cheap either. I've not asked her how much it cost. I bet it cost a fortune to put it down.
Yeah. So we just should have reversed.
You take it. Which I tell her? Anyway, how's your week been?
We've been close to being cancelled. I'm sure at some point this might be it.
How's your week been?
Wait till Irish PCA listen to this. It's been alright. I haven't really done much. What have you done? Yeah, I haven't really done much.
Hasn't there been a birthday?
Yeah, do we talk birthdays? Andy had a birthday a couple of weeks ago, so we've...
Have I been time up? Wasn't it like other day? Have I missed something?
what day is it today? Beginning of June. No, it was last weekend.
Oh.
Last Monday.
Was it really?
It was last
Oh,
Monday.
but only last Monday. I feel like I think somehow I sort of like
Oh,
this
yes,
time.
yeah, so we have-
sort of-
Yeah, so last week, yeah, she had a birthday, so she hit the big one too. Yeah, now it starts to get real, doesn't it?
Yeah. All growing up, no need for you anymore.
No.
Independence.
That's it. I'm retired as a parent. Yeah.
Put you out to
Not
pasture. Go see my mum, she'll run you off and put you out to pasture.
That's that pussy pie.
She'll run your legs over and cripple you.
Oh, this week's episode's definitely got pussy pie.
Might tell mum to listen.
Please,
It's in her interest.
you won't speak to me again. Right, let's go to this week's topic. This is very, very topical, which is never what we do.
No.
So, in approximately, 4 weeks' time? 5 weeks' time?
7 weeks time.
No.
4 weeks time. 4 weeks time. Yes, 4 weeks time. What's 7 weeks a minute ago? we come
So, your birthday?
about. I think about
You're
3. I think 3 weeks ago it was about 4 weeks. 7 weeks, wasn't it? About
Yeah,
3 weeks.
about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, for about 4 weeks' time, there's going to be a general election.
Woo woo.
Things are going to change, apparently, in the country. So we thought, we've obviously thought for a long time we could do a better job. So this is it. This is our proposed manifestos. What key things do we want to change if we were running the country? Yeah.
Free beer for people who are in employment.
They get it anyway, don't they?
Free beer if you're in employment.
Oh, if you're in employment.
Yeah.
I thought you said for unemployment. They're all at Wetherspoons.
No.
Free beer if you're in employment. Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to clock in a 37-hour week, like a full-time week, but I think over, like, say, 20 hours work, I think that's good that if you can be a stay-at-home parent, things like that, you can have a bit of a thing. But as long as you clock in that to society,
Yeah.
here you go, free beer.
It's weird, isn't it? I mean, I don't want to get deep on this and I don't want to get on my political soapbox, but if you work, you should have the benefits of good stuff, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
Whereas in this country, it's possibly the other way around.
Yeah, we shall get on to.
What's your next one?
No, go on, you next. We'll
Sorry,
go tit for tat, unless yours got like linking ones.
I've sort of split mine up into 3 key areas. So my first one is transport. I think this country needs an overhaul with its transportation. Firstly, if you get passed by a lorry on the motorway, you should lose your licence. You shouldn't be allowed to drive. Driving slow is just as dangerous as driving fast.
I agree.
If you're on a motorway and a lorry maxed at 56 mile an hour overtakes you, something's wrong. This one's a bit serious, this second one, because I think this could be a thing. I think older people should have to do another driving test.
I completely agree.
They might be running cats off.
H does need to do a new test. She worries me sometimes. Yeah.
And this one, I don't really know how this one would work, but I don't dislike flying, but I hate the whole going to the airport, standing around for hours, checking in, all that. So, like, there's no waiting now at an airport. Your plane's at 4 o'clock. You got to get there for 3:45. If you're not there, you don't get on it. And it's first come, first serve.
Yeah. Do you know what? Do you know what's weird? And there's something, and this is a bit deep, right? So I appreciate if a plane falls out of the sky, it's going to cause some damage. I do get that. I do get if a plane falls out of the sky, some damage, right? But
I'm glad.
no, but so an absolute nutcase. So the whole point is that someone could take a plane down. That's why all the security checks could blow up in the sky. It falls out of the sky. You could go on underground and probably kill more people. But there's no checks going underground, is there?
Shh.
No, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like there's loads like Like, we have this really intense protocol. And I get someone hijacks a plane or takes it down or whatever, it could cause more. Like, look at 9/11, do you know what I mean? It could take some big things out. But if I commandeered a bus or a lorry and just ran it into a building, I could knock a building down with it, do you know what I mean? But yeah, we've got this really tight. I'm not saying get rid of this thingies, but I think we do more checks maybe in society somehow.
Weirdly, we was talking about this today at work. You've got like football stadiums. You can't get into a football stadium with like a flag.
Yeah.
But how do they get in with flares?
I know they're getting flares.
I mean, fashion's next on my list.
Getting rid of fashion.
Flares. What else you got?
Everybody pays 20% tax. No matter what your job is, you pay a straight 20% tax. Everyone pays it. You earn £1,
I only get 80p.
government wants 20p off you. Everyone pays the same. That would entice people from all over the world to come and pay into our system because all the super taxes and all that sort of thing. And there was a guy once on radio, I think you showed me, if he adjusted the thing, he could account for like billions of pounds of profit just by adjusting the tax code, wasn't it?
It's about £6 billion.
Yeah, just by adjusting tax codes.
And it was increasing your minimum level as well. So you had to earn, say, 25 grand.
Oh, but I want that. I want to bring that right down to one. I want to bring every pound you earn, we all pay the same, 20%. Because I mean, I appreciate.
I mean, I know that you're going to come on to the maths in a minute. Is that next on you?
There is no maths.
I just want to piss everybody off.
But I think because one of our problems at the moment, everyone's dodging tax, everyone's trying to hide tax. Because if you're a certain tax threshold, it's in your interest to take it away from the shores, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Whereas if everyone's paying the straight 20, that's pretty good. This
is definitely going to be one of them podcasts where we get inundated with messages afterwards going, yeah, it never work.
It might not work, but someone tell me why it won't work.
Yeah, same as no waiting at an airport. Hey, this is our manifesto. There's people out there that are in the political seats that are coming up with things just as crazy.
Yeah, I ship people to Uganda.
Yeah, and stuff.
Bringing back what is it called? National Service.
Not the best name for it, is it? What you got next? Oh, my titting.
It's your tits.
My tit.
Your tits.
My next one's fashion. I think that there's some really, really fashionable places within our country. Liverpool, Leeds, London. They've got a lot of really nice areas for fashion. Yorkshire, yeah. Couple of things, though, that I would bring in straight away. Baseball caps, you have to wear the right way around. When was the last time you wore a baseball cap the opposite way around?
I don't wear hats full stop. I wear a beanie thing in winter, like I'm Robber. Like, do you know what Marv wears when it's turned up and your ears sticking out?
A beanie hat?
I wear one of them. No, one word, like a sailor's hat. Yeah, I wear one of them. Not sailor's hat, as in like,
Oh, sailor.
Yeah, I can look at myself, they're like,
I've got a captain's hat.
Have you?
Yeah.
Good man. Don't know about much about it. Let's get on. I don't know why you've got one, what you use it for or anything. Next.
Just wondering if I've worn it.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I might have a picture or something.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, so baseball caps can be worn, but they have to be worn the correct way around.
What about sides like the bushwhackers?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because you should. Shirts on.
All the time.
All the time. Unless you're in a swimming pool area or on the beach.
Yeah, you must pass that guy out. Because yesterday, when you came around to mine, there was a guy who just literally, I walked into that lane and the guy walked past with no top on. So you must have literally walked past him.
Oh,
he had a beer in his hand. He had his t-shirt tucked in his jeans.
Yeah.
He was the most pastiest guy in the world, and he was absolutely stinking. And his girlfriend was tagging on behind, going,
Did she have her top on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if she had on to that one.
Exactly, not very fair. And obviously, because we'd be in the big seats in Parliament will be a casual wear. No suits, no ties, no shirts, just casual. Shorts, t-shirt, vest.
Yeah.
Put shirts on, baseball caps on, forward.
Yeah.
I just think it'd present a more relaxed area.
Well, I think,
arsey with each other.
Well, I think it'd go with their weird... all that noises they make. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Like weird noise.
They do that, don't they? I think they might cut that out though, because it'd be a bit less stiff.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. I'm up for
so
it.
like a string vest, something like that.
Well, like Ramsey Ned's fit with egg and chips down his top.
Yeah, just think they'd be a bit relaxed. you know, maybe things wouldn't be as harsh to people when somebody's shouting something the other side to go, nay. They'd probably agree with them, but because they're on the other side, they have to disagree.
Yeah.
And I just think if they had like a Hawaiian shirt on,
That'd be quite cool. That.
yeah, maybe just get everybody pissed in there.
They already do that, don't they?
I think they do.
They have parties and get drunk all the time.
Yeah.
Especially when
Partygate.
national
Bollocks.
pandemic.
What's your next one?
Free education. Education should be free for me.
Just for you.
Yeah, to me alone.
I'm in charge.
I get free education. I think education should be free. It shouldn't be a privilege to be educated. I don't think. I don't know how that works financially, because I know when you get like university stuff, but I think if you've got the ability to do it, then it should be free to everybody, or there should be at least some universities that are free, some that are paid, because we live in a society like that, but there should be government funded, like the state schools should be state universities to help people, because it's elitist, and some people just genuinely can't get there because of the finance. It's probably worse than it's ever been. There'll be people genuinely who go because of their elite state status, and the people that can't go that probably would, they're the wrong way around, if that makes sense. So I think education should be free.
I wonder what the theory was behind, obviously, the cost, you know, bringing in the charge for universities when they've been free for so long. It's a business now, isn't it, ultimately?
Because fat cats get fatter.
Yeah, it's
And we're
less than near your mum's cat.
and they get flatter. But yeah, it's just a money making scheme. Is university.
Well,
Do you know what's weird though? Do you know what's weird? So universities charge more than they ever have done, yet they're probably more understaffed than they ever have been. And what does that come back to? Someone somewhere along the line is creating big profits.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's a business. You need to invest in your frontline staff to then deliver your product to then grow your business. And all they're doing is cutting the knees off to go, yeah, I want money. And the next thing you know is universities are worth the paper printed on.
Yeah. When I left school, or when I left when I left school, I probably wasn't bright enough to go to university at that time. I could have gone for free.
Yeah.
Whereas if I had left school now, and the situation was the same, I bet I'd have got in.
Yeah.
And I got a place.
Yeah, because you paid for your place.
Yeah,
Whereas actually before you had to I'm not saying you don't, because there is still status universities where you have to get your grades and you pay for it. But there'll be some universities that'll just take your money anyway and go, let's bring you in.
Yeah. And I think if people drop out, they're not bothered about
No,
that
of course
either,
not, no.
because they still get paid.
No. I can't wait for someone to challenge like thingy standards, what's it called?
Trading stuff.
Trading standards. Like how if the first person to challenge university on trading standards in the fact that I'm paying for a product, and if that university hasn't delivered on X amount of hours taught, support, etc.
They have to, haven't they?
Oh, so I'm being trading standards.
Because not trading standards, but something due to COVID and not being, and still had to pay the same fees, being told you're not going into lessons, everything's going to be delivered online, lessons getting cancelled. Somebody's made a claim, but it's going to be one of them that may open a massive
kind of work.
massive kind of worm. So we'll probably get brushed under carpet, or maybe they've called a general election because something like that's going through.
I only say this because when I was at university, like I was quite a mature student. I was a mature student, so,
He's never been
so
mature.
I was forthcoming and going to my tutors and saying, "Look, I need this. I want this. Can you show me this?" And I was in a position where I had that confidence. There were people on my course that a bit loafy, a bit low-fit, and I'm not saying the tutors neglected, but would be like, yeah, it's this. And I could see a bit of, not brushing off, that's the wrong thing, but like, actually, I'd rather work with you because you're pushing yourself to challenge yourself.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it is, and just go do your own wider reading. So I can't wait for the person to come back and go, well, actually, I didn't get that support. You was meant to guide me through my dissertation of X amount of hours. I can prove you didn't do that. I sent you an email on this day, and actually, you never came back with this. And you hear all these stories where I've sent 5 emails and not had a response about my dissertation. You hear about these sort of things. So I can't wait for someone to actually challenge and say, no, I want my money back. Or I want 30% of my money back because you didn't deliver on the product you sold me.
It's definitely a thing. I don't know how you do that if you brought that for free. You'd probably devalue it. I don't know. What's next on your list?
You shall go.
Where's my go? I'm on a tip.
Your time.
I'm time. My third one, and possibly the most important one, is I want to increase the well-being of the nation. I think all adults should get to be a child for a day.
Oh no, you're not one of them weirdos that dress up as babies and stuff like
No,
that.
don't dress up as
I'm not having this. No, I was on board for having you as my Prime Minister not anymore. Get out. Get out.
Hang on. Roll with me on this one. You dress up as a baby and you get on the titty.
No, I'm right.
I didn't mean your mum's.
That's what I'm concerned about.
No, you get to be a child for a day. Just do whatever you want to do for a day.
Do you know, like, I read somewhere that's sounding good. Me, you're a grown up, you can be a child for a day.
Can I?
Yeah.
But
Like, what you want on a skateboard?
could I go?
Fire a chuffing slingshot.
Catapult.
Yeah.
Could I go to school and have school dinners like pink custard? And...
I think you can, we'll get arrested. But you could genuinely go in the kitchen and make some pink custard.
Oh, that's not as fun. I want to have a plastic prison tray.
We'll go to prison then.
Okay. On my next one, similar sort of line. You can have a day of just saying no.
You can do that anyway, me, you're an adult, you can do that anyway.
No, you got to say no, but with no explanation. So if you said, "Oh,
Mate, you can do that
to be
anyway.
fair, I do say no to you."
Yeah, no.
Do you want to fancy a beer on Friday?
No.
Why? I just don't.
Yeah, exactly. Me, you're an adult, you can do that sort of things.
My third one of the well-being programme would be I'd employ street police to cattle prod people that are just rude in street. You know, like people that just stop in front of you.
Yeah.
And you'd have them sort of periodically down the street or in like a meadow or something like that. And you just see them stop and just like zap them.
Or we'll have people just to punch people in the face and
Yeah.
go, right, you wronged me there. Oh, but then people might take it a bit too far.
Yeah, but if you had these street police, they'd be properly trained.
Or like the real police are.
Yeah.
We do well with that.
We
We
don't
don't
want national service.
We do that well, don't
We're
we?
just going to employ young people to cattle prod people in the street.
Can't keep people policing the towers, never mind got someone.
It's a fair point.
I think you're losing my vote, mate.
What have you got left?
So, when you claim benefits or anything like that, you get given like tokens or like food stamps that you can reclaim in any supermarket. So then your benefits are actually paying for things you need. So you have so much that are in for like clothing. You can go to any clothing shop and you can redeem it. You have so much for food. It can be redeemed for food vouchers. And on those you can't buy like...
Where'd you get your crack?
That's what I'm saying. You can't waste your money on them sort of things.
I'm out.
Oh. But I think it
think
helps
so.
society. I think we'd probably have less child poverty, etc. Without getting too deep.
We live in this country though where you have a right to for whatever you want. I hate the word, but we're a bit of a nanny state, aren't we? And that's why we go, yeah, but I don't want to buy clothes this week. I want to buy food. Well, that's all right. There's ways of doing it,
Yeah,
and I'm sure this is, but why it's never been brought in, I don't know. Because surely that's better. Let me get on my soapbox. If you're on benefits, you shouldn't be able to afford to go abroad if you're not working.
Yeah.
I know that there's reasons, maybe not benefits, because there's people that generally can't.
Yeah.
But if you can, and you just don't have a job, you shouldn't be allowed out the country. Unless you fucking off.
Let me just throw your ropes and get out of this hole that you're digging.
There's something in there.
I just think you're giving your food stamps, and you can buy whatever food you want. I'm not saying you have to then buy loads of healthy stuff and things like that. The starter for 10 for me is you redeem it in the shop and you're keeping it within the link of what it's there for. You know what I mean? Why you're getting those benefits. And you could even maybe have you get so whatever you get enough for fuel, as in like petrol or gas, electric, things like that. But it's all like segregated out of what's
This would be really good as well to use to support our smaller businesses as well. So if I was to give you some money, go right, this is for your bigger supermarket. This is you've got to use these at an independent butchers or
No,
something.
but I think an independent butcher, you can have your food stamps. You can be reclaimed independent butcher. You can go to the local grocers. You can go to your big conglomerates like Tesco's, Aldi, all them sort of things. As long as it's what happens is that store takes the stamp, whatever, gives you the products and the service, and then they clear back from the government as payment.
Yeah.
Or it comes off their tax or something like that.
I mean, we're not going into details here. We have other people that
There'll be some black market con, but I think on an overall proportionate, I think it'd work.
Yeah. It's a good one. Anything else?
Yeah, hang on. Let me sharpen pencil. So, if you can fit through a certain
Apple in your mouth.
through a certain size hole. So I've seen this in China, and I think it's brilliant. So you go through like a two bits of wood like that. If you can fit through, you pay 20%. If you need a hole that's that big, you pay 30% more. If you need a hole that big to go through, you pay 50% more. That would encourage people.
What we're getting at the
To
other
reduce
side of
that.
this hole.
Your food.
Glory.
Yeah. That's a big hole for glory. No, so I've seen it where they go through and you get cheap food. So it's 100 quid for whatever you buy, and you fit through there, you pay £100. If you can't fit through there, you got to go for the next size hole, you pay £120.
You don't do things as well where, like, if you take like plastic bottles and put them into a machine, you almost get money back off whatever.
Off what you buy, yeah.
Or if you can do something where, like, you run.
Yeah. So in China, they've got this thing where China, if you go up some stairs and you like sort of you've got no choice, there's like an escalator you can go up, but then you go up these stairs, and as you go up these stairs, you can't get the escalator and then come back around the side. You physically go up these stairs, you scan your QR code or whatever it is, bing, it gets put onto your account, and you're actually gaining, like, let's say Tesco's club card points. You're gaining points that you can then redeem because you're being healthy about going. So you're actually looking after your health. Comes off your life insurance, things like that.
I could add that into my well-being.
I think there should be a reward for people who want to be not a burden to the NHS and things like that. I think we're just, once again, I don't want to get too deep, but some people just, and it's okay to be that way if that's whatever, but it's too easy, just to be that. I want to help people.
It's all them free food vouchers you give me.
Yeah. I mean, I can a kettle pot black here. I'd be paying a bit more because I wouldn't be able to fit through a normal size
You
up.
go sideways. It's like a hole in the wall.
But if there was an incentive to, I think I probably would go a bit more
Rogue.
Yeah.
Like amputation and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it won't work because I'm quite broad. So even if I proper slim down, I still might not fit through.
What else?
Um,
I'm so excited for these.
Sport
Like,
to view should be free for everybody. It should be a privilege, not privilege. Should be for everyone to access sport. If that makes sense. Like we get Olympics, we get World Cups and stuff like that, which on Beeb and stuff like that. But there should be more access to other sports. I think free of
and
charge.
I think that would increase participation.
Yeah,
If you to view other things.
Yeah.
We know that full well that once exposure becomes on a certain sport, participation does increase. So if you had the opportunity to watch, whether it be lawn bowls or
bring back grandstand. That's a fucking start.
Yeah,
I'd actually scrap that. Not a sport for everyone. Just bring back grandstand. We're bringing it back. Getting the band back together.
Do you used to watch kabaddi?
I used to look about it. Yeah, we only do kabaddi from grandstand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was, and then there's other sports where like high jai, whatever it is, like with those big ball things on the end, they swing it down to the other end, they catch it and throw it back again. Can you remember that?
Yeah.
High jai. Someone tell me what it's called. I'll show you after
Throw
this.
and catch.
It's like squash, but with like your
I
arms
know
like a
what
big
you
extension of like a hoop, and like they're growing like really dangerous. Like it's cool though.
Yeah, I like it.
Grandstand used to be like downhill skiing, tobogganing. I know these are Olympic sports and
So
stuff.
we can all do them.
But yeah, sumo wrestling. You used to get a bit of that, didn't you?
Yeah. Big fat men in thongs.
Yeah, it wasn't on for long though. Well, I'm a lot younger than you, so it was only like a short period of grandstand, then boom, gone.
It was good. Des Lynam.
Yeah. Horse racing, that's good.
Yeah. What's else?
That's I'm done, mate.
You're done. Just to sort of wrap up quickly, there's one thing I would introduce, and I think this would be a key thing.
Oh, I've got another one.
As part of my parliamentary team, I would employ a common sense minister.
Do it.
Thank you.
You're in.
Because I think there's too much going on in this world where we go, oh no, we can't do that because of this and that. And just think about this from a common sense point of view. We take everybody's emotions and feelings and whatever out of it and just go, nah, that's a bit wrong, that, isn't it? Let's just make it common sense. And I should just mention, I asked Andy about this. What would she do? Bear in mind, she's 12 and she didn't even take a second to think about these.
What about this?
So I said to her, what would you do if you was running the country and you could do anything? So she would make people in different areas have a coloured streak in their hair, so you knew where they were from. So if you were from this town, you'd have a blue streak. If you were from that town, you'd have a red streak. My question, obviously, then was, what do we do with the board? She says, well, they just have to
stripe them like a badger.
I don't know how it would affect.
Have we got enough colours for districts?
Well, maybe gang warfare.
I'm going to say, it sounds a little bit...
The next one, though, this was brilliant, I thought. She would make all lampposts like disco lights. So as you're walking down the street, you just... It'd feel good, that, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know how that work on motorway.
Or someone's got epilepsy. Just walking down the street, getting some next lamppost, back down the go, next lamppost, back down. Where you been? I've just been down that street, I couldn't get up. Ran about 12 feet.
It's taking you 18 hours to walk home. I think there's some thought gone into it.
I like it, though.
Or no thought gone into it. But, yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
All good. Anything else you want to add?
I've got one more.
Come on.
Contraception in the water.
What?
Put contraception in the water.
What, so like condoms in the swimming pool and saying stuff?
No, like
Just like floating
the
around.
pill into water, and then we can control birth. It's only a silly one, that one. It's not real.
It was only a silly one, that one.
Like the rest of them, like the rest of them being iron implement.
Yeah.
That's that.
Imagine if we get voted in now.
I'm putting the last one in first. Top of my list.
This could be a good thing. Right, let's do this again next week.
Okay.
I'll see you next Thursday.
See you next Thursday.
Keep smiling.
Stay safe. I think.
Thank you for listening right to the end of this week's podcast, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at dad_tales_, or get involved by emailing us at dadtales@outlook.com. You can also now join our Facebook page by searching Dad Tales.
Keep the feedback coming. We are genuinely humbled by all the input and the comments you are providing us. Stay safe, celebrate small victories, and keep smiling.